Village and Pillage, pandas, bamboo, scaffolding. When is all this stuff coming out? Stay tuned and find out. Hey there guys, Skippy here from Skippy 6 Gaming. Guys, coming to you from Rando World in the beta on Bedrock, because we already have pandas, we already have bamboo and scaffolding. Guys, for this one here, let's go for, let's see, 391 likes. If you are one of those dudes, don't forget to hit me up below. So yeah, with all of the exciting Minecon inventions and things like that everybody was like, oh, this is coming, people really are kind of confused. When are these things coming? What is going on? That said, it was pretty much a shock to everybody when we went and got pandas and bamboo and stuff on Bedrock within a week or two of Minecon. So a lot of people have been asking, so this is going to answer most of your questions. There's been a lot of hullabaloo on Twitter lately, and yeah, I'm going to show you that stuff. Guys, you can always follow my Twitter is a good spot to follow. I usually am involved in most of these conversations, and it's a good way to stay up to date. So first things first, let's talk about all the stuff that's coming in Minecon. I think I'm going to play the short 20-second clip or whatever, shows you all of the stuff, and then we'll jump right back. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, we saw that there's a bunch of stuff coming, guys. So you can really separate this into a few different updates for a few different versions. So from what I understand, we're going to get all of this stuff on all versions, hopefully by early next year, if you're going by the exact date that they say. That said, people on Java were a little bit shocked that basically pandas and stuff came on a Bedrock beta before they come on a snapshot, because snapshots and betas are pretty much the same thing, kind of a preemptive what's coming on Minecraft, where something goes before it gets put out major. So this brings into question what's going on. So first things first, the Java people were a little confused, and then we got this tweet right here. I'm gonna go over it a little bit extensively because it's pretty big. So Dinnerbone, you know Dinnerbone, he's a dev. I've seen a lot of people confused about this, so I hope this clears things up. Minecraft Java Edition 1.14 is the entire Village and Pillage update, plus Taiga, etc. Snapshots will be starting soon. 1.15 is the next unannounced major themed update and not yet in development. So this is something that makes a lot of sense. So basically what's going on here, guys, is that on Bedrock, you know, like you can see the beta here is 1.8. So we're on 1.7 in real life beta right now. So, or in real life Minecraft Bedrock Edition. That said, this brings us to a whole nother theory, is that the beta, pandas, and stuff will be appearing on Java soon. However, all of this stuff, I think anything to do with Village and Pillage and Taiga, that's going to have to be in 1.14, hence moving to early next year. That doesn't say that it won't be available on snapshots, because I have a funny feeling we're going to be receiving on Java Edition, and it's not going to be 1.14, it's a snapshot of 1.14, and it's going to involve pandas, bamboo and scaffolding. So I think that that's going to come basically in a snapshot soon, and the way we know this is from this tweet right here. So as you can see, this tweet is kind of vaguely pointing out the fact that basically this is basically saying that on Wednesday the 24th, so if you look at this as a calendar, basically look at that as a calendar, the red ones are Saturday and Sunday, that means that it's the 24th, I believe, that we will be seeing the first snapshot of pandas and bamboo. That said, it will be likely a snapshot of 1.14. That brings the theory around, guys, that basically people have been throwing around, is that they're trying to bring, I guess, the updates to each other. So if you look at basically Bedrock here, we're rolling around 1.7, and Java is at 1.14. I think what they might end up doing is making pandas and bamboo shoots and something like that, all of this stuff, they're going to make this an actual update of its own at the holiday time, and they're going to make it an update 1.8, and slowly but surely what they're going to do is add one little grouping of things in, bring the update up, and then that way every time, say there's 2 for Bedrock, every time there's 1 for Java. That said, eventually they'll be at the same number. I feel like their goal is when they're at the same number, then we'll have some parity. I think that might be something that comes into play, and then they can just simply update everything at the same time. That doesn't change anything because just like in the beta here, Java Edition players will be able to play this stuff pretty much by the 24th in snapshot mode. So that basically brings me to my visual displays. So looking first, we're going to look at December. So biomes and bears, you know, we could push biomes and bears. We're going to be looking at this on Bedrock. So from what I gather, Bedrock is the only one that will be getting an actual update for the holidays, and holidays is the word that they used specifically. So in a perfect world, I'm thinking we're going to see like bamboo forest, panda bears, and the stuff that comes with the biomes. I'm thinking something like that, and then they're going to move all of the village and pillage stuff forward. So we're look for an update, an actual update to the game that puts these panda bears in and these biome specific items. And then what we're going to really do is just jump forward to next May. By next May, you're going to see everything. By next May, all village and pillage items. So we're talking crossbows, we're talking beasts, we're talking about pillagers, we're talking about all the super difficult stuff, because in my opinion that's super difficult stuff, right? Because they have a new AI for those villagers to attack, a whole new weapon, all new enchantments for that weapon, and everything. That said, it brings us to the most popular time of year, June. I'm thinking we're looking at the main update here. This is going to be when village and pillage, the actual update, I believe, drops. This could actually move a little bit. There is a little bit of a theory here that I'm looking at lately, because quite frankly I wouldn't have guessed at all of this kind of direction, because they're really trying to speed up, from what I understand, they're trying to speed up updates to try to get more content out, which is, you know, okay by me. But you could see this move closer to March break. That's a thing. I'm thinking that maybe, especially with regards to like Bedrock Edition and MCPE with a kind of younger clientele, I think never underestimate that March break might be the new June, moving forward into updates. So yeah, you guys got all of my thoughts. Don't forget to smash that like before you go. Don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel, and yeah, have lots of fun and do lots of stuff, and yeah, catch you guys on the next one.